Got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Number 12, Cesar Hernandez.
Tony Kemp will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Kemp.
With Merrifield next to bat. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Kansas City, the second baseman.
Ryu gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
At the plate, Kyle Isbell. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
That is third. The left fielder, Andrew.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. High pop-up. Abreu is under it near the mound, and he makes the play to end the inning. KC down in order. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Mike Minor will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. In his career against Mike Minor, he's a .375 hitter. First offering on its way.
80. 0-1's the count.
Now here's the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Now the 2-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Strike taken, the throw. The throw is low and he can't make the pick.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 22 home runs, 56 runs batted in. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Going back is the left fielder, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 23 for him thus far, as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting fifth.
At the plate now, Yan Gomes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The average right at 280 coming in. 13 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-2 the count. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The next 3-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Good Guys. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ryan McBroom trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
As he'll take a look at ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. McBroom is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Ryu steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The center fielder, number 2, Michael A. Taylor.
So bases are empty with one out now, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. First pitch on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing in.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Tony Kemp.
Tony Kemp.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Next to stand in is Eloy Jimenez. Now here's the first offering. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Jimenez, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the 2nd inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. In his career against Mike Minor, he's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the White Sox. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ryu's ready. Here's the pitch. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So here is Cam Gallagher, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Next, here is Jason Guzman. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on the way. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Fouled away. Swing and a liner. And the Royals are in the hit column.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls. And on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hit.
Here it comes, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Throw over to the bag, a dive, but he's back. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Over to first, Ryu, and the runner back in standing. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Scooped up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 2 and the Royals nothing.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep in driving runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the White Sox, the right fielder, Adam.
Now the pitch. Adam Engel is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next it'll be Tim Anderson. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-1 home.
Nope, that's inside.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. He's set and the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. Anderson leads off second with one gone in the inning. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning. Now into the box, Jose Abreu, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no sign.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. From the stretch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the catcher.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Merrifield picks it up. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now to the plate, Kyle Isbell. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Right fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Ryu looks in. Here's the 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He popped out in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
the bat, the first baseman, Ryan.
So the next to bat will be Ryan McBroom, grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
Fly ball out toward left center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. And now here is Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Yan Gomes.
And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Isbell is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Kemp breaks with the pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Guzman ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Next to hit is Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far this season. And his numbers aren't very pretty in those matchups.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Nope.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Kemp is on his way home. He scores as they extend their lead to 3.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
To the plate now, Adam Engel. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
One and two now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder, number 2. Michael A. Taylor.
Ryu gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Hanser Alberto. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he misses 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
There's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Cam Gallagher. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 now. Jason Guzman would be next. Now the 3-0 offering.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Guzman.
So next to bat will be Jason Guzman. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Kemp. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And now the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
Now
so here's Yoan Moncada, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Moncada.
First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So here's Jose Abreu. Fouled away. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 1
and he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Now the 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Moncada, base runner at first with one out. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Benintendi heads back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He grounded out last time up.
Grandal.
First pitch on the way. Fouled off. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They lead it 3-0. Whit Merrifield next to hit. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kemp is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Kyle Isbell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Digging in now for Kansas City, Andrew Benintendi. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. On its way is pitch number 75.
Ball inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the White Sox 3 and the Royals nothing. Number 54 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 54.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yan Gomes. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First offering.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Tony. Yeah.
Stepping in now, Tony Kemp, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Here's the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Gomes aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounder down the line at third. Mondesi picks it up. There's Merrifield, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Up next
so now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Two and one.
That's inside.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and that's low, ball 4.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch. Now the double steal is on here. Merrifield scoops it up on to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for Chicago.
Now it'll be Adam Engel. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Engel.
From the belt, kicks and deals. The 0-1 offering.
Ball, that's outside.
On a line, that's a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Royals nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan McBroom. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ryan McBroom.
Now here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Ryan McBroom is retired to start out the 7th. Striding in is Michael Taylor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the first pitch. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Again, another foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Another one sent foul. And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
At the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
In now, Hanser Alberto. No balls and 1 strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Aaron Bummer will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
At the plate, Cam Gallagher. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It was a walk in his last trip. swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Royals 1. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
And this is lined softly here to the left side, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Isbell is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Up next for Chicago, Yohan Moncada. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Popped up, Mondesi trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. A little bit outside. 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First pitch of the AB on its way. To short. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They lead this one, though, 5-1. And now in the box, Jason Guzman. His line includes a single and a fly ball, then 2 at-bats thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to hit, Whit Merrifield. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
swing and a ball hit on the ground. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
On the ground to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Right fielder, Kyle Isbell.
So now to the plate, Kyle Isbell. Left side, but well foul. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Merrifield, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He grounded out last time up. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Runner back standing. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. They're down 5-1. Greg Holland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Greg Holland.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jan.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yan Gomes. Lifetime versus this arm. He brings a 4 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. First offering. And it's fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Next to dig in, Tony Kemp. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way.
Ball. Ball 1.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
I got 2-1 the count.
2-2.
2-2 now.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Jimenez.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
2 out here and a runner at second. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Garrett Crochet comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Garrett Crochet.
And stepping in, Ryan McBroom. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The first baseman, number 9, Ryan McBroom.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A ball and a strike. Chopped in front of home plate. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Taylor. Now the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
McBroom on at first, nobody out. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's 1 away. Next, it'll be Adalberto Mondesi. He went deep last time up.
Mondesi.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Sponsor Alberto.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Palehose jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Hyunjin Ryu earns his 8th victory of the season, so that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.